Covered something fundamental about how you and I are wired, every one of us. Right before you're about to do something that feels difficult, scary, or uncertain, you know what you do? You hesitate. Hesitation, kiss of death. That's right. Hesitation. A moment of hesitation is a kiss of death. You might just hesitate for a nanosecond. That's all it takes. That one small hesitation triggers a mental system that is designed, made to, engineered to stop you. And guess how fast it happens? That's right. 5 seconds. You've noticed this. Fear, self-doubt, it can take over your head and start making up excuses immediately. We all do it. We hold ourselves back in the smallest, mundane moments every single day, and it impacts everything. But here's the cool part. Hesitation. We all do it, right? We all stop. We all think, oh, I don't know. Look, if you are about to do something that is permanent, like a tattoo, hesitate for a second. If you're about to sign a contract or get married, do something that you can't, well, you can reverse a marriage and a contract, but you know what I mean. You're about to do something that requires thinking, hesitate all damn day. I don't care. I'm talking about the tiny stuff. Do you pick up the phone? Do you go to the gym? Do you say, I love you? Do you return the text? Do you start writing in the book? All the things that could expand your life. Do you stop and hesitate on the little stuff? That's the habit we got to break. That's the habit that we need to get rid of. We got to build in you the habit of taking some kind of action, because when you become the kind of person that stops hesitating and starts making small moves forward, you're going to be astonished how fast your life changes. That's what Keith discovered. So Keith learned the 5-second rule at this massive RE/MAX conference that I spoke at. Let me tell you what this guy has done. In 1 year, listen to this. He heard me speak in Las Vegas in February of 2016. We're not even done with 2016 right now as I'm recording this. Quote, you've inspired me to do extraordinary things. I just had to get out of my own way and take action. I've achieved unbelievable success. I've opened 3 offices, recruited more than 50 agents in little old Arkansas. No more hesitation, no more procrastination. I take some kind of action, and it helps me launch to my goal. A large task suddenly becomes manageable. The hardest part is starting. Thank you for sharing your story. You see, I want you to get something from Keith. The hardest part is starting. I want you to also understand that when you get out of your own way and you become the kind of person that pushes yourself forward, it is incredible what happens. Because here's the deal. It's not the big stuff that defines your life. It's the little ones. Within 5 seconds of stopping to think, you're going to decide not to do anything. And over time, that builds. That builds. And when you repeat that pattern of hesitating, worrying, thinking, doubting, overthinking, analyzing, it now becomes a habit. And that's bad and depressing, but there's also some good news. And the good news is that if worrying, thinking, doubting, hesitating are just habits, you can use science to break them. You know, I want to say something to you. You're not a worrier. You have a habit of worrying. Big difference. You're not a procrastinator. You have a habit of procrastinating. Big difference. When you separate these behaviors from your identity and you look at them for what they are, just habits, just shit you do that you don't even think about, you have the power to break them. And you're going to use the 5-second rule to do it. And we're going to teach you how. And in fact, as you read more about habit loops and starting rituals and activation energy and the role that feelings play in triggering your actions and your decisions, you're going to appreciate the magnitude of the 5-second rule. And as you use the rule, you're going to see how change hinges on 5-second decisions and just how easily you can take back control. The rule will work every single time you use it. That's right. Every single time you use this rule, it will work, but you got to use it. It's a tool. If you stop using it, fear and uncertainty, it's going to creep back in and take control of your decisions. And if that happens, no problem. Just use the 5-second rule again, just like I did this morning in bed. Hey, I know better. I know I should spring out of bed like a rocket. That still doesn't make it easy. What do I need to do? Simple. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Activate my prefrontal cortex, push my butt out of bed. Boom, here we go. We're on our way. Starting is the hardest part. And, the thing that's also cool is that as you use it, you're going to experience a shift in yourself. And this shift is so much deeper than you realize because using the rule impacts your confidence and your inner strength. Because you know what happens? And this is the coolest part. Just like the analogy this morning in bed, where immediately the alarm goes off. I had committed to going to yoga. It's 5:15 in the morning. Who the hell wants to get out of a warm bed? When you use the rule, you're going to come face to face with excuses, habits, feelings, insecurities, fears, all these things that hold you back. You're going to see the bullshit that you've put yourself through every single day, how often you've given up on yourself. And you're also going to come face to face with how much precious time you've wasted waiting to feel ready to change. Using 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, the waiting ends like right now. And you're going to be amazed by how much joy and freedom you feel by making 5-second decisions. Freedom is exactly the word that Robin used to describe the rule. She said, thanks for the life-changing 5-second rule. There's freedom in taking action. My passion and vision for making a difference are huge, but my confidence sometimes lags. When in doubt, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, apply the 5-second rule. And that's what I've gained too, life-changing freedom. The person that I was 7 years ago, the one that I described, drinking too much, fighting with my husband, no money to speak of, felt like the world's worst mom, that person, gone. The jealousy, gone. The hiding, gone. And that's a good, not even just when your life hits the wall. Every phase of your life and your career will require a different you. Let me say that again. Every phase of your life and career will require a different you. Who does your life require right now? Using the rule, you can become the person you're meant to become in this phase of your life. So what do you say we dig into the basics of the rule so you can actually start using it right now?